WGL August Open Qualifier, round of 32, Group B, winner bracket, quarter-final. Didn't stumble over my words. I'm pretty proud of that. So we have Yumiko versus Suns, Human versus Night Elf. Yumiko at the moment at 4 points, Suns at 0 points. They both have to step up their game in order to qualify for the biggest tournament of the year, which will, of course, be WGL Winter 2019. The summer edition had $60,000 prize pool, and of course saw Happy as the winner. So with that, we have a game. There you go. Thank you, OLB, for the sub. Much appreciated. And where's my chat? There we go. So chat open, stream labels open, and game open. What more can we hope for? We have a Demon Hunter on the side of Suns and Yumiko. Opening with a Mountain King. Nice. That looks action-packed. Adriana, don't fuck me up. I'm not in the mood to get fucked up. I'm not the one who starts the games. I'm just following. So please, don't annoy me today. Despite not having a Warden, we have an Engine of War here at the Mercenary Camp. For Shadow Priest, he might assume that there's an Archmage coming to have the Shadow Priest for the Dispel. But yeah, it's a fast level 2 Demon Hunter with a big item that can cause some trouble in the early game. And the Footman is already here to distract a little. The Mountain King will most likely not find the targets, but he's sending out a second Footman. He really wants to harass this hard. So we'll see how well that goes. Demon Hunter is coming in. Evasion or Mana Burn, has not decided it yet. Okay, oh, Yumiko stealing the Shadow Priest. That's such a big deal. To not have healing, that's so much more Moon Juice. And it is Mana Burn right away. Perfect choice against this Mountain King that's coming up. Item is the Crystal Ball, which will definitely help to get vision of the opponent and get information about the opponent. Using the Crystal Ball right away to probably scan the main. Oh, he's scanning the green spot to see, okay, there's this little Ogre Warrior. He's not creeping there. What's he doing then? And that is the Mercenary Camp for Yumiko as well. There is going to be some healing, so he can postpone the shop a little bit, which all helps Yumiko in the games. Thank you, Mickleton, for the Prime sub. So Mountain King, of course, with the Stormbolt first. He is the hero of 1.31. With the clap, of course, with the bolt. So let's see if he can grab some mana items and get these two out. Oh no, we get the Crystal Ball as well. Both have a little bit of a legal map hack right now. Expansion by Suns and a Hunter's Hall. So he's staying on tier 1 for quite some time. Expo and Transition at the same time. Will you be at BlizzCon this year? No, I don't know that yet, man. Like, I'm not invited yet. If I'm not getting invited, I will not go. Suns is getting the Berserker for some damage. This could force Yumiko into an earlier defense, but it's not really necessary as the transition with Huns is on the way already, and Yumiko is, with a lot of mercenaries and a lot of militia, expanding. Level 2.3. Demon Hunter is approaching a fairly defensive and passive opening into this game, creeping the Murlocs, which is rather rare to see at that stage of the game, but he used the Engine of War, so looks good. Level 3 for the Mountain King. Problem is, 3 XP are missing. For the level 3, and this mana burn is definitely an issue to not have the 100 mana burn. Against this Mountain King, there can be a lot more Stormbolts with this. He decided to go Bash, by the way, not Clap. And that should be an easy defense for Yumiko. There's no Huntress yet. And a tech is coming. I mean, Huntress are coming as well, but the Engine of War had to move back root into the ground and now can start production. Not sure if he even wants to go for that. Crystal Ball used again to see the progress of the tech, but there is none. Also no farm, so he's supply stuck at the moment. Can't go into like 7 to 8 footmen, but that's not really necessary as he has so many mercenaries. But yeah, the tech advantage for Suns is pretty damn good, but Yumiko by far has the better army of all. Engine of Tree of Life is walking down. No reinforced defenses yet. No Nature's Blessing yet. I'm sorry. So this will take a while. Hunters are coming.
Town is under siege.
He can decide to push this with glaive throwers, but I think that's not really the idea for him if he wants to go for an expansion. Towers down. We've seen Immolation yesterday by Colorful, which was insanely impressive. But yeah, not here. It's, of course, Mana Burn. And Evasion, Stormbolt, oh, not this around here. No Bash as well, as the Demon Hunter was so far away to not get burned. Why are the player stats switching? Okay, there is a reason for that. I can get into that in a little break or something. Ancient is rooted, and he's entangling, and he's creeping. It's gonna be a strong Demon Hunter if he's not dying. TP is still there, but the staff is on cooldown, and Yumiko is coming in with a big force. That's an easy kill on this Huntress. Panda is usually used to attack the expansion of the human, but in this very case, he's in for the defense. And that works nicely with the entangle, with the ensnare. Jesus. So he defends Yumiko here with only 1 Huntress lost. But yeah, Yumi gets the tower up. Shop is coming as well. Tech is on the way. The mighty blacksmith for the even mightier rifleman is almost ready. Oh, you gotta be careful here, my friend. Yeah, needs to staff out. Steals the heal scroll against the Panda. That's nice. He stays in this. He's engaging. Is that the right idea? There's no Breath of Fire anymore. Everything is hurt already. And knowing that he has a heal scroll, he can definitely commit to this. Can he? Oh, the lightning shield. What a lucky find. But the Panda is going a little low right there. Dispel on that lightning shield pretty quickly, but still footman lost. And that's pretty much everything, right? The Shadow Priest survives. The Mountain King gets the 2 scrappy Berserkers here. And the Invo went to Yumiko as well, so heavy investment into these items. Double Engine of Lore on Sun's side, and he's taking to tier 3. Yumiko with rifle double casters, so triple production on the Chinese human side. So why are the player stats always flopping to left and center? The player stats are kind of bound to the position of the players in the overlay you see right now. And sometimes I have to swap the names because the game doesn't really recognize who's who. And sometimes they're spawning on the wrong side. For example, when the game started, Yumiko was on the left-hand side, but on Echo Isles, he's on the right-hand side. So I had to swap that as well, and this is what causes the player stats to switch as well. So, Stormbolt here, Invul Potion, can't get mana burned, and that's definitely worth the Invul if he gets the Panda. Boom, level 2 was acquired here, and man, that hurts. Panda progress, you need this guy on level 3. These early rifles and the Berserker are killing these Huns, and a Bash comes out as well. Little lucky for Yumi, all Hunters down. He's at 49 supply. He lost a couple of rifles as well. Demon Hunter gets level 4. He doesn't have the piercing damage anymore to face the Dryads right now. So Yumiko gets another kill. Archmage second, the more solid choice. Less flashy, more solid with the aura, but he decided to not go aura first. Oh, the Berserker kill is big. Yumiko and Echo Isles, man. These games are always so action-packed. Panda's coming back. And as this is an open qualifier, of course, I'm always open to your questions and suggestions and feedback and everything. Keep this a little A bit lighter today. Yeah, seriously, it always baffles me how many people want the map name to be shown on stream. Yeah, there's 7 maps. Like, how hard is it? How bad were you at vocabulary tests back in the day? If you can't recognize 7 maps. But for new viewers, it's of course good to know. And it's kind of standard in esports as well. So yeah, we will implement that. But I don't have an ETA for that as well. So Yumiko is walling this off. That means the bears don't have that much surface on the town hall, which makes it harder to kill this one. Level 2.2 Archmage. We have water elementals, and with Suns going heavy on bears and less on dryads, that might be a good idea. He has 3, but that's okay, I guess. Tier 3 is done. We get upgrades already at 58. Kind of interesting / weird timing. Demon Hunter might be in for the steal, but the Nightcrawler's already gone. Reveal by Yumiko. I don't know where he scanned. Be nice to have that in the overlay, huh? Yumiko is not going tier 3, going priest upgrade, breakers. And is creeping himself, but since the Demon Hunter is scouting this, is there time? I'm not sure if he has the time to punish this. I don't think so. Oh, he's not fast enough. So what do we have? Talisman. Wow, this Mountain King is so tanky. 70 supply by Yumiko. That's the critical mass for human usually. Heal scroll and mana potion and level 3 panda. I would say that Suns is ready. Level 4 demon with an invul as well. Archmage is getting ready for a push, or at least to contain the shop. That has been Yumiko's go-to strategy on Echo Isles. Just tower up the shop and control it, and then get all the items. He has 1 heal scroll himself, but only 1 against the panda, and almost no blockers. Invo potion immediately. No mana on this Mountain King anymore. That Breath of Fire was gorgeous by Suns. Everything is burning. Yumiko realizes this as well and TP's out. That's a hard push right now. Yumi has to heal. This will take time. He can't be attacked during that time. Where's the healing? He has the gold. Is it on cooldown? Suns is backing off though. Invo potion on the Demon Hunter. What do we get? Mark of the Claw upgrade and attack upgrade. The second one already. Tier 3 tech by Yumiko now. Going Sork upgrade. And then what did we go for on tier 3? Knights? Which first hero will go to level 5 first? It's definitely the Mountain King, who's operating from range. Nice dodge by Suns, who brings a Tinker into this race with cluster rockets. What a nice idea to stun a bit, to lower the DPS, and to get more AoE in. I love this idea. He got the level 3 panda. Everything is burning. Everything is hurt. Cluster rockets again. And that's the heal scroll right away. The bears are completely ignoring the structures. But the panda is absolutely not under control. The lightning shield. Oh my god. Suns. This is such an impressive fight. I can't believe it. Yumiko's plummeting in supply. The Night Elf is fighting against the towers, but that doesn't work. This push was gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. This Tinker edition didn't win the game or anything. It looked pretty bad for Yumiko before. But that makes a lot of sense. All the time that the rifles are stunned, they can't attack, so there's almost no damage in this army without mortar teams. That was cool. It was a cool opener to this qualifier. Let's see. Let's open my QQ if we have some other results from the other games. How often do you ladder, Neo? I try to get in 30 minutes a day. This week, I might be a little lazy, in quotes, as we have casts every day and I have to go to the office every day and work on some stuff on the back as well. My workload this week is gonna be pretty crazy. But the past 2 weeks were kind of light. I don't want to say I'm rejuvenated or anything. I woke up this morning and I felt this close of dead. Like zombie Neo, for sure. But I only slept 3 hours. I don't know. I fucked my sleep schedule yesterday. I was so excited after this Undead Mirror Clan War. I don't know. Something is bothering me in my subconscious, so I couldn't sleep. Haven't figured out what it is really. But yeah, that's a little draining at the moment, but I hope I will be so tired after the broadcast that I can just fall asleep later. Thank you, New Hero, by the way, for answering some questions already, since we have a 3-minute delay. It feels like you're kind of like my manager at the moment, or my press agent or something. That's really cool, like my personal assistant. The overlay is getting improved as we speak, by the way. I heard a lot of feedback that we don't have upgrades at the moment, which is absolutely true. There's a reason for that. You will see that reason in hopefully a couple of days. One player on the right and one player on the left would be better. I disagree. I heard this a lot, and yeah, it's used at WGL, but I feel it's really good to compare, for example, inventory in a fight, or to quickly compare the experience of two players. And if you have the information on the left and on the right, then you have to look to the left and you have to look to the right, and then you focus on the middle again to see the actual fights. The way we do it, you just look to the left, you got it, and go back. That's more convenient, I think. I know it doesn't look right because the information is heavy on the left-hand side and low on the right-hand side. So there is an imbalance in the design. But that's on purpose. I don't say it's the perfect way, but I haven't found the perfect way yet. Oh shit, it's Yumiko. How would you compare him to Romantic in terms of peak, total achievements, and current form? First things first, in my opinion, and from the talks I had and from what I know about them, Yumiko is the better person. I mean, I had some good talks with Romantic as well, but on the one hand we have Yumiko, who pretty much single-handedly kept the Chinese scene alive in 2013 to early 14. And on the other side, we have Romantic, who got banned for a year for match fixing. So, yeah, there's that. Yumiko was a Vice World Champion at one point. He was always overshadowed by TH and Infi. That's true. But pretty much so was Romantic. Yumiko had his peak in 2014, I guess. In overall skill, I would say that Romantic is better. Yumiko is more creative though, and more influential maybe on some strategies. Blood Mage, for example. Was there another part of the question that I forgot? Sorry, it was a lengthy one. Current form, definitely Romantic, like miles and miles ahead. But Yumiko is getting back into the pro scene. It's really cool to have him. He's great to be around and super supportive of the Western scene as well. Even in 2013, when we didn't have netties, he invited a bunch of European players to his tournament, so that's really cool. Thank you, Van Pan, for the €5 donation. The maps have different names in the different league packs, so to show the English names on stream really might help. Yeah, we're working on that, as we said. It's not a high priority for me, so the production tab was way more important for me than the map names.
A player's forces are under attack.
No more TI for you as your manager. It's only yoga and alcohol from now on. Yumiko going back to an Archmage. Yeah, TI unfortunately over, man. I enjoyed that so much. I felt like I'm being 14 again and discovering the world of esports and diving into every single cast. Have you managed to watch the games of the TI finals? Yeah, I shut down the stream, I ordered food, and then I watched the finals. OG, baby! Thank you, Catalysator, for the 12-month resub. Nice! So, it's an Archmage this time. Mountain King not too easy to level on Concealed Hill. With summons, of course, this goes a little better. Suns again. Oh, score is wrong. Yep. Suns again, going for the Demon Hunter. The standard choice by now. Keeper is really falling out of meta, I feel. It's becoming so rare to see a Keeper first.
A town is under siege.
Thank you, Patrick Swayze Express, also for the 12-month. Thanks as always, dude. Keep up the great work. Doing it. Claws of Attack and Gauntlets for the Demon Hunter. Pretty nice. Archmage with the ring only, level 2.3. So first little skirmish here. We have no mercenary camp, so human has to rely on the footman and archers for Suns, who is not expanding, not transitioning into Hun, so it's a completely different game here on CH. Boots for the Archmage to get some range attacks in and be able to run away from the Demon Hunter. Yumiko did that nicely on Echo Owls most of the time, but it felt like the Mountain King without Clap had not the biggest of impacts. So 50% throughout tier 2. And then with Riflemen and Dryads, we should get an early Drake camp, I guess. There's no Hunter's Hall by Suns. Oh, it's a little late. Okay, though. If he goes for boots here, which he could, but maybe shouldn't. The laws will be delayed anyway. Pretty passive now. Archmage far away from level 3. Demon Hunter did a decent job of that. Out-leveled him quite a bit. And gets to level 3 early. Blacksmith is also late, so we're gonna see late rifles, but with the late arrival of Dryads, I think that's fine. Oh yeah, please, if I'm skipping through a few questions, just ask them again. I'd rather take time to answer a question properly than to rush through them. Sun's going for the Naga this time. So he's pushing now, interestingly, with... It's a lot of archers, actually. So what's he going to do with it? Claim the middle?
A player's forces are under attack.
We have a counter Naga here. Demon Hunter seems to be enough of a disabler for Yumiko to not pick the Mountain King here. Boots of speed on that. Naga can't be slowed anymore, but the Archmage is still struggling with the level 3. Good timing by Suns again. I thought Yumiko would be the favorite here. Nice block for him. Like, on point. Naga is taking quite a beating. Defense is ready. So the archers aren't really impactful at all. He's dodging that block. And footman, of course, too slow. So the Naga can run away. Is the Naga running? What is the Naga doing? How is she moving? What's the name? The word for that. How snakes move. Educate me. Adriana, if you don't behave, I will ban you. It's not the day to fuck with me. So rifle castles again. Yumiko is super late on experience. But at the moment, Suns is not punishing it. Sentry wards will be nice. Oh, red spot. Okay. Yeah, so he's punishing that, like, passively to claim the biggest spot. Tankiness and damage for this Demon Hunter. And more experience. His level 4 is not too far away if he gets another red spot. And in the absence of a Mountain King, there's no clap, of course, so he's putting in some sorcerers. Second Engine of Lore only now. Man, that's really late. 750. But since he has the piercing damage here from the archers, and, well, Dryads would provide Dispel and Slow and stuff, but Slow comes from the Naga. Dispel he doesn't really need against the level 1 Water Elemental, for the most time. So rushing bears seems like a good idea. Okay, time for the dragon. Flute, probably the best. This is going tier 3 again. Oh, this time with the workshop. Mortars coming. Looking forward to that. Really have the time though. I think there's a fairly well-designed bear push coming for Suns. Come on, give this item. I want to click it. Stupid Hydro Priest. Subi Mask. Okay, also very nice. Especially against the Demon Hunter. Who's not that much of a damage dealer, actually. +4? I mean, +9 damage, +4 agility. Got the claws on the Naga, interestingly.
A player's forces are under attack.
T3 is only 30% done. How many bears? 1, 2, 3. I don't feel that's enough yet. Demon Hunter not level 4. Naga got Fork Lightning. Okay. So no level 4 here. Can it just get a second red spot? I think like Suns is giving Yumiko way too much time for having a fast bear tag. Slithering away. That sounds good. Thank you guys. See, it's give and take. You help me out, I provide you with some entertainment. That's how it's supposed to be. Slithering away. Man, he's really not lucky with his item. I mean, almost good. And yeah, that's bad. 3 siege bears do not get the workshop. He's trapped. Well, the bears can attack him, but that workshop is down before the castle is finished. So no tanks, no frag shards. He can't win the fight because Yumiko can always operate from distance. So okay, the army was safe, but since the key damage point is mortars with frag shards, This pushes him back by so much. But there's not too much left on the map anymore. So Sans is expanding. Yumiko saw this with the flying machine. Big invul potion right there. No paladin yet. Master training is coming. Second source of additional damage, I guess. For the +5. And on the other side, we're only getting more bears and dryads. The first dryads, actually. Completely skipped that.
A player's forces are under attack.
We have upgrades. 0-0. So it's a Knight Mortar transition. No frag shards yet. No upgrades on Sun's side as well. 60 supply. He's just waiting for his expo to pay off. Nice how he scouts that as well. If there's a second expansion, because if he loses that concealed hill, he's losing the game for sure. Level 4 for the demon. He's unnukeable now. Yumiko feeling good with the 70 supply, and Sun feels the same. Like, this army is way superior than the Night Elf army. There's so many archers in still. Well, now not anymore, really. First bear upgrade. Had to uproot this lore. No TP anymore. Heal scroll, invul. We have a staff. Second heal scroll as well. Frag shards almost done. There's also a lot of footmen. It's okay to have them. Archers, you know, 260 HP. They're not having that much value. It's a little better for the footman. So, another heal scroll. Still the invul. No TP for Yumiko. Risky play. 0-0 on the knights. 0-0 on the rifles. We're getting closer to a big battle.
Under attack.
Where will we find an engagement? If the backline is safe, that's just huge damage. Invul potion used. That's what are the melee units doing? Pretty much nothing here. Demon Hunter is trying to dive for the backline. Archmage super hurt. So the front line, this will be won by the bears most likely. The question is how much damage can he do in the back? Heal scroll was absolutely necessary. Fork lightning kicking in. He's focusing the dryads in the back. I'm not sure if that's the right idea. Oh, it seems like it. 2 bears low. Dryad falling as well. Demon Hunter down to 1/3 as well. And as the militia are coming in, Suns is retreating. But his expo is up. But for how much longer? Yumi healing up. Constantly bringing peasants to this for a shop, for towers. And even if they don't come up, it forces a focus from, for example, dryads that will not end on the casters or the knights. And this tier 3 is working for now. Yumiko still on tier 1. One base tier 3. So rare that it works, but feels like it. The detonates are coming in. Can he burn these priests? Oh, one goes through. Second one being sniped. Third one sniped as well. There was a lot of attention though. But on the front line, these peasants, they're creating a human wall for the bears. So everything with value is not being attacked really. Second set of wisps, and this time it will go through. Oh my god, he's burning all the mana. Everything dry for Yumi, and the knights are losing the front line as well, as it seems the mortars kind of have to carry it now. Naga level 4, but where are all the knights? Just disappearing. Bears with 1-0 and roar seem to do it. Or can Yumiko kite like crazy? Level 4 on his Naga. Bears are falling. 50 supply. Only level 5 for the Archmage. Still at 60 supply. Might change. Oh, Demon is diving deep for this knight. Gets it in the end. How far away is he from 5? Oh, quite a bit. And Sun's retreating, but it's time to clean this up. 3 bears falling, Water Elemental chasing, and still 2 mortar teams in range of the tree. That's a kill right there. So the backline was strong enough. The damage was enough. Heal scroll was used wisely. And all of a sudden, Sun's in trouble. Down to 40 supplies. So many bears falling there. Lack of a heal scroll in the end, I guess. Thank you, Bennett Button, for the 5 euros. Yeah, keep up the awesome work. Trying my best, man. Trying my best. So creeping this, he's stealing a little bit of gold from the mine. Nice to see. No upgrades anymore. Main gold mine, 2,400. Yumiko is spending a lot. Thank you, the Konkin, for the 8-month resub. Why are you such a nice guy, Neo? It's all fake, Konkin. I just attempt to be like that. I'm just a money-hungry piece of shit human being. Basically an actor on stream. Thanks, man. I'm still waiting for the day where polymorph is being used.
A town is under siege.
In a pro match.
Are under attack.
I saw it like 2 times in my life, I guess. So, lack of inner fire for now. I think... no. Brilliance Aura 3 would not have been the right choice. In case you're wondering why the lances are not glowing, no sundering blades, you don't need it against bears. Still no level 5 demon. He got a heal scroll this time, but I don't think he has enough. 2-0 on the bears. Still no upgrades. Yumiko is just not believing in upgrades. 0-0 on melee and range. But we are not threatened by metamorphosis. No counter expansion. Suns is just waiting and banking and then moving over. No Nature's Blessing again. Yeah, lack of level 5 is definitely hurting. So Yumiko is starting the siege. He doesn't want to give him the time to move the tree over to get its free expansion. How many mortars? 2 only? I mean, the knights have good damage against buildings as well. At the moment, there's no room to kite for Yumi. Might be in a TP, but the bears are all clunked up in the back. Finding a good concave, the knights at the moment. Detonates again. But he's not burning everything. This Wisp is not detonating at all. We have a mana burn, Archmage dry. This one was better, but still mortar teams untouched, and that's the key. Yumiko is getting 3 exit kills. And loses the TP. Okay. Wow, the first upgrade of the game. That will give him such an edge. I would rather like to see attack upgrades for mortars and riflemen instead of 4 knights, but whatever. The Crestfallen with 100 bits, thank you! Now that sounds like a reasonable person, I think I will support him. Yeah man, it's time for you, the Crestfallen, to finally support us. Always watching, never supporting. Hail Satan, by the way. You forgot about that. Okay, Yumiko got the resources for this expo. Tree. There's still no Nature's Blessing. He's moving over without Nature's Blessing? He doesn't have the lumber at the moment. That will take until the release of Half-Life 3. Invul, heal scroll. That's it. Invis Knights. Good scouts. Militia coming back and forth. Doing a little traveling here. Thank you, Jellyfish, for the 25-month resub. Always love the casting. Keep it up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, Suns is trying to break this with 60 supply and a lot of wisps. This spell against the inner fire is not getting all of it, especially on the mortars. That's a big deal. They're still tanky. They're still doing additional damage. Militia coming in to soak up the damage. Is there a heal scroll for Yumi? You see it easier than I. No, there's not. Fog Lightning is helping here. But yeah. GG. No chance. He sees the expo is coming up. Yumiko pretty much in control, I think, throughout most of the game. 1 or 2 fights, it was a little dicey. But yeah, Equalizer. Good series. For the first round of a round of 32. Really nice games. Thank you. Franz war mein Proviant for the 4-month resub. Yeah, there was no transition. There were no fairy dragons. There was pretty much nothing inspiring by Suns. Like, this Tinker Third on Echo was really cool and really innovative. Here on CH, not really happening. So we got a few results. Oh, a lot of results, actually. Hak 120. Shao Kai versus Sari is 1-1. Never heard of Sari before. Luna defeated Fast 2-1, continuing his good run. And who defeated Bike? Oh, I don't know if some Liquipedia guys are here to update the league. Oh yeah, sweet. Thank you guys. That's awesome of you. Yeah, this Luna guy. What? He made a big run recently. When was that again? There was some kind of cup. Was it Sam Cup 10? Yeah, where he defeated Cash. Like, I was, what the fuck? Check 120 as well. Against this unknown Chinese human. Are you guys excited for WoW Classic, by the way? I am, of course, not. I'm excited for more Warcraft 3 throughout the week. I never got into World of Warcraft. But some people were saying, like, are you gotta try to get the hype of WoW Classic for your stream. I'm like, what? So we're waiting for game 3. Yumiko is still watching the replay. To analyze this. Hey Ugri, how you doing? Yo Jenny, how's it going? You made my morning today, man. I was in a really bad mood and super exhausted. And then got my phone, got my Twitter app, saw your tweets, and everything was just good again. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, Jenny. You're a national treasure. I can say that much. So I'm trying to update you with the results as they come in, but at the moment, we're waiting for the next games to be decided. Comically large coffee mug. That's what I need today. Definitely. Is it bigger than my head? Not really. Like, my forehead is so big compared to the rest. Otherwise, it could be a fit. At this point, I think that Neo just puts handles on plant pots and uses them as coffee mugs. I don't know why you all complain about the size of my cups and mugs. It's half a liter. And so I don't have to go to the kitchen all the time. Because time between games is limited. I wonder if the Warcraft community one day will grow up to a degree that they don't make jokes about who anymore. It's kind of funny as well. Maybe that would be a sign that we grew up. When we don't like fart jokes anymore, and when we don't make fun of whose name in tournaments. Never grow up, people. Always have a little Peter Pan in your soul. Damn, a lot of people excited for WoW Classic. Good for you guys. Hope you enjoy it and won't be frustrated. Because isn't it the case like super many quality of life changes got reverted and stuff? It's just getting harder and more uncomfortable. Hawk has defeated Ever with 2-0, advancing into the next round as the second MTW player. Oh, we got the invite to Last Refuge. Hey Neo, having a 3-hour radio show tomorrow. Really dig your taste in music. Any recommendations? So what kind of a radio show is that? Is that for like people who are into rock already? Can it be a little harder? Is it for a casual audience? Just let me know. I will send you a playlist or something. Guys, have you heard it? The new album by Oso Oso blows my mind. It's so good. I tweeted about it. I talked about it. It's out for 10 days or so. I easily listened to it 100 times. If not more. It's so good. Oso Oso. So good. So we are waiting for the game to start. Shao Kai has defeated Sari with 2-1. As long as you're happy, I'll keep tweeting the holy trinity of racist coworkers, bad parties, and funny students. Oh, yeah, man. I can't wait. You're actually one of my, like, you're definitely in my top 2 Twitter accounts that I follow. Easy. If not top 1. It drags a little. Maybe Yumiko is taking care of his dog or something. Oh no, game starts. Let's go then. Let's decide this. It's the first time they play each other, according to our stats. Which kind of baffles me. Oh guys, what's your opinion on iced Americano coffee? I had a big discussion recently with a roommate of mine. She said it's super disgusting if I put ice cubes in my coffee. It's pretty much the norm in China, by the way, where I learned about that. I think it's super nice, especially in the summer. But I got the looks of being the most disgusting person on earth. Which felt a little bad, but then I felt badass. And then I didn't care. Usual progress of me interacting with women. Oh, Monday morning. Early round broadcasts, huh? I'm excited to play WoW Classic while watching Warcraft 3. That's the perfect mix. Best of both worlds. You got 2 screens. You learned the lesson of yesterday that we had in the cast. Wafa. Or Waffle. You're the man. So, Archmage again. Never change the running system. We have a Demon Hunter here as well. 3 times in a row. So no fancy early hunters so far. Okay, which album? Also album. So good. OSO. So, creeping starts. Do I say this in every game, by the way? How high is my creeping starts ratio per game? I'm pretty sure I'm close to 100%. So that's of course a nice start with the Claws of Attack. Archmage gets the same. Good to defend some archers early on as well, scouting with the Water Elemental. So, on Echo, he expanded pretty early. This time he's not going for the mercenary camp as he did on Echo Isles. He's preparing for that, but not going for it. Yumiko, of course, doesn't have the force to go for the merc camp anymore. Not anymore, not yet. So, I hope for the returning Vice WCA champion of 2014 that he can creep up a little faster, and with this inventory, that's definitely the case. Demon Hunter, wow, is dropping a lot of health.
A player's forces are under attack.
He only has 2 Moonwells. How does he want to get in fighting shape again? He didn't use mana, so it's rather cheap, and it's nighttime, so it might end up nicely, but Yumiko's inventory is perfect. Oh, nice. With the ward here. Getting the kill easy. And this is forcing Suns back. This is a good force. He has 5 footmen. And another water elemental soon. Try iced coffee with vodka. Wakes you up and fucks you up. Isn't it called like liquid cocaine or something? It's pretty good. With espresso though. So that's the engine of war gone. How does he want to creep? Wow. Wow. The balls of Yumiko. I didn't realize because I was busy with chat here in the round of 32. He's expanding right in his face. The disrespect. Dr. Disrespect Yumiko. Maybe that's a little too ballsy though. Does he have defend already? I think he's working on it. Yeah, there we go. How far are we with attack? Almost done. This will take forever. Until Dryad's out. But Yumiko didn't tech yet. So he has to win this with footmen only.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh my god. So an entire tech advantage for Suns. And this is so easy to push. Breath of Fire is not hitting too much. Panda has to go all the way across this little pond to reunite with the army. But there's only one tower. And it's only an arcane. I'm not too sure if that was the bravest idea, Yumiko.
Players' forces are under attack.
Seen your tweets about Sun Sleeper and Idols recently, dug into both of them and just love you for your taste in music now. Thank you so much. Still not level 3. Got the boots now, okay. It's a big footman force. The wall off? Not the best. Like there's no lumber mill or anything, which is kind of a signature move. Yumiko pausing the game here. Pause. Okay. Okay, it seems like I'm not so weird as my roommate thinks I am for my iced coffee. The name of the album is, by the way, Basking in the Glow. Really good. Keep that in mind.
A player's forces are under attack.
So Yumiko is towering up. Is he teching finally? Yes, he is. No blacksmith yet. Or early rifles or anything. Suns is most likely... No, he's not rushing tier 3. Yumiko's just diving the base. Alright! This is the perfect... pretty much the perfect time. It's a little too late to cancel lures. But you can just go for the shop if he wants to. Or just retreat, heal up, and do it again. Do not let the panda creep up. That's gonna be tough.
Forces are under attack.
To get level 3 here if Yumiko keeps up the pressure. Lol, he's surrounded. Potion, yep. He wants to fight through this and it works. Ooh, that Breath of Fire was nice. Region Scroll is gonna be insane though. On 5-6 footmen. Blacksmith here. Rifles coming soon. He doesn't have production here, that's the issue.
Under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
So defend ready, Panda 2. Yumiko needs to stall some time. Towers are not in range and he's losing the blacksmith. Oh, he needs more. He needs a bigger power build? No. Fortification is up now and repair and an additional repair and the healing goes through. That's the necessary time he bought. So tier 2 almost done. Suns is not going for a counterattack yet. Because it doesn't just... He has nothing that can wreck this base pretty much. All the peasants ready for repair. Panda, it's not being focused. There is a Breath of Fire. Yumiko should really switch the focus on the arcane, and he does, and there's no Breath of Fire. Big mistake by Suns to not use it earlier. So the towers come up, and with that, that's a guaranteed TP. At the moment, the Demon Hunter is blocking nicely. He can just focus it. Yep, there we go. A couple of peasants died, but not too many. 3, maybe? He got the TP, he got level 3, the Expo is still up, Arcane Sanctum coming up in the north. He makes his life so much more difficult. So, Naga second again. Always a good solution against the Demon Hunter. Because she's not reliant on mana. There is an expansion for Suns, who is still trying to destroy some stuff, but I feel like this panda could use some creeping. Suns is getting bears though. Master training about to be done. It still baffles me that this upgrade is so fast. It feels like it shouldn't be that fast. But alright, just my opinion. Archmage under pressure. Oh, he doesn't have a TP! It's on the Naga! Focus fire continues, but only the Dryads are in range and he escapes with literally 2 HP.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yumiko! Why are you making your life so hard? It's so unnecessary. But alright. He's still in that game and can push now. So much experience right here. Globe of the Magi, sweet. I feel Suns
a player's forces are under attack.
Really didn't realize that bears are the key. Oh, nice how Yumiko is prepared for a Zeppelin drop, for example. That would have been a nice solution. Level 3 panda now with a potion, heal scroll. That's about it. Yumiko's towering up. Like, okay. Constant pressure, super entertaining. But this is not an example for newer players. Not at all. This is a little show off Yumiko. Which I definitely like. Shop down. No mountain giants, of course. Bear upgrades are coming. Where does he have? He went heavy on Dryads. Still only has 2, right? Again a TP. Yumiko had 70 supply, but a lot of that is stuck on the base. 4 rifles. Army is reunited now. Certainly a problem of this these 2 buildings. Expansion, by the way. Mirrored now. There's not too much to creep for Yumi. Oh my god, this Naga, by the way. Plus 15. She's already one of the best damage dealers in the game with right clicks.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
These heroes are not that scary, actually. Galleon of Courage. It's more intelligence. Plus 19 or what? Looks like a creep jack here, though. Yumiko has no TP this time. But the high ground. Level 4 on the Archmage. And yeah, you know, there's spell steal from the breakers. So we have Bloodlust. It's pretty good damage. Would love to see this on the Naga. She would deal 1000 DPS. This will upgrade coming now. Suns is not able to use that Book of the Dead in time. But you know, he got the Expo up as well. How are the upgrades?
A player's forces are
1-0 still. On Yumiko, 1-0 as well. 1-0 on Footman is... Shouldn't you go for defense on the Footman first? I will never get that. Last easily accessible creep spot on the map. And Yumiko got a feeling. Wants to go for the shop, for the TP this time. Warsong battle jumps. Oh, how great. On the last game, a little damage was missing. This 10% could just be what was lacking there. Oh, and the level 5 Demon Hunter is big. The heroes are way bigger than last game. An entire level ahead, but the Dryads are a little out of position. Dispel on the Water Elemental immediately. This time there's no Knights, it's only Breakers. Breath of Fire was big. Naga has to heal herself up, but yeah, she is crazy with her right clicks. Demon Hunter completely left alone. Footmen are soaking up the damage and falling. New bears are coming in, using their reach and then morphing. Nicely done. Yumiko is not kiting at all. That Breath of Fire killed like 3 units or so. And the bears kind of refusing to die. Here's the first one. It's kind of the high ground. There's still a mana potion, and yeah, Yumiko TPing out again. That was definitely a fight for Suns, despite a big supply deficit. But Yumiko is just expanding again. I mean, why not? Just lost a bunch of units. It's still at 70. Can exchange these fallen footmen for breakers now, which makes the front line better. I don't like the army composition. It's still... He's stubbornly going for Dryads, Bears only. If you have a couple of priests and the breakers and sorcerers, why no ferrets? Main gold mine 3,600.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
Demon Hunter without a TP is on the Panda though, who's 4.5. When did he run away with experience so much? I guess when the rifles were parked in the main, huh? And he couldn't really creep. But yeah, we got 3 base versus 2 all of a sudden. That power build was nice. We get more and more breakers. Yumiko. Ah, defense upgrade. Oh, okay, I like that. And this is the last creep spot on the map. 70 supply for Suns now, though. Really missing mortars in this. The bears are crazy with the aura and roar. Double heal scroll on Suns, Invo potion as well. Naga has a heal scroll, Archmage has a heal scroll, plus a TP. No Invo though. 1-1 on the breakers. To have this upgrade is worth so much. Another tree by Suns. Main gold mine, 2,200. He invited Suns back in this game, but if Suns is taking this fight right here... Oh, the demon! There is no staff on the Panda. Trying to break through. Oh, we got Blizzard! I didn't see the transition. Really well done, but so is the Breath of Fire. Panda is under heavy fire, though. He's burning through the heal scrolls that created both of them are. Breakers, of course, not affected by the blizzard. They're magic immune. The Drunken Haze Breath of Fire again. It's so good. And now it's level 5 and the Naga used her heal scroll as well. Yumiko at 71. He needs to get some kills. He's doing good damage. The Demon Hunter has nothing but the Health Stone. Ooh, super close, but that Breath of Fire is going to be a quad kill in a bit if he can reach. Archmage TPing out and gets the save. On the cost of an expansion, though? No, the shop is here. Yumiko with heavy losses. Footman sees this. Finally an Engine of Wind. 18 minutes in. The winner will face Luna, by the way.
player's forces are under attack.
An undead from Korea. No TP. Rather risky. Yumiko's rich at 900 gold. Suns is pretty much maxed out at the moment. Needs more upgrades. Gets 2-0 with the Warsong Battle Drums. Basically 3-0. But again, it's 5-5 versus 4-3. And I guess for the first time we have a lead on Sun's side. We finally get a workshop. We finally get tier 3. But this will take so much time. He wasn't able to threaten these expansions once. And this panda has again a potion of mana. And there's a heal scroll. He needs like 2-3 heal scrolls. But he has only 1. I feel like Suns is getting this. But maybe he's overcommitting. Why is he going for the flying machine first? Okay, Blizzard can hold. Demon Hunter is so close to 6, by the way. He can't afford too many losses, and towers his experience as well. He's storming the high ground, the towers are not enough. Yumiko most likely losing this, but the Blizzard, can he change things? Not on level 2, I feel. Panda can't reach for the breath. Those were definitely the game winners in the fight just 2 minutes ago. Oh, Drunken Haze Breath of Fire again. That's so good. This level 3. Demon Hunter has the ultimate. Naga's trying to TP out, but this AoE is unstoppable. The breaker's melting. Everything is down at 50%. And there's no saving grace no more. Bears, yeah, taking some damage. But this damage is just insane. Look at this. Fork Lightning. Okay, but... yeah, Yumiko's losing this. And it's his very, very own fault to expand in the upper left. GG! That was so unnecessary. But yeah, Suns. Not aggressive at all. Just playing it patient. Building the expansion in the bottom right was really cool. Then expanding for the second time, and Yumiko not going for that at all. I feel like that was his fault. So, 1 hour and 20 minutes, and the first series is only over. Let's recap this first round a little. Oh, the Liquipedia guy that I praised stopped updating this. Or is it just on hold? No, it's not. Okay, so Czech is playing Bo. That means In Vain lost. Hawk won, Xiaokai won, Suns won, Czech won, Luna won, Who won? So it's gonna be Suns versus Luna. Looking forward to that. Yumiko is falling down to the lower bracket alongside another Chinese human that we don't know. In Vain and Fast. So the entirety of China in the lower bracket here. Huck is in the semifinals in Group A alongside Xiao K. That's a good match, actually. And Hawk versus Who should go Hawk's way. We take a little break and then we'll be back with the August Open Qualifier round of 32 day 1.